Midway. Today we have Good Run Synergy versus 228 Hellraisers from Heaven. This game is actually a decider for both of these teams. Currently, if you look at the division placements, let me quickly switch to show it to you. As you can see, Good Run Synergy is currently in second place. As you can see, all the other teams have already played the matches in Division C, so that's the last match for this division, and Good Run Synergy only needs 7 points, actually 8, to overtake Throt here, and they get 3 points for every win, so they would need to win 3 games, 3 drops to win the whole division. Same goes for 228 Hellraisers. They need 8 points once again to get to the 3rd place in the division. So if they manage to win all 3 drops, they will get 3rd place. So it's an important match for both teams. And hopefully we're gonna see some fire games today. Let me quickly switch back. To the game. Alright, a few minutes to set up everything. I can see that team 1 is almost locked. I'm not gonna start a timer for them as the timer starts on an hour, so 3 minutes have already passed. I'm gonna start the timer for team 2 once team 1 locks. For someone who's watching this kind of games for the first time, there's a 5-minute delay, so if there's any issues, let me know in the chat, I'll read it, but it's gonna take some time for me to notice it. And also, some of the rules of Battle for Midway is that you have 7 versus 7, both clans and inner sphere are allowed, all mechs besides legendaries are allowed, and besides the one that's not available for MC in the store. So the newer Blackhawks are not allowed in this tournament. Also, there's a restriction for how many mechs you can bring of the same chassis in the match. So you can only bring 3 of the same chassis. If you get 3 javelins in the first drop, you can't take any more javelins in any other drops. Besides that, no restrictions actually. You can bring whatever weapons you want, even lock-on weapons for first drops. It's totally allowed, and you can bring how many hero mechs you want. So that's also won't be an issue. Okay, I can see that game crashed for Avideos here, for the team leader of Good Run Synergy, so we're gonna wait for him to rejoin. It seems he rejoined without issues. I'm gonna start the timer for team 2. Hopefully we're gonna see some quick locks so we can jump back into the game, jump into the drop as fast as possible. Alright, team 2 is locked as well, so let's jump right into it. Let me quickly check that everything is correct here. I'm still here, you haven't lost me, just loading into the game. Actually, today I am loading quite a bit faster, so that's good. If someone was having issues with loading into the game, I think I found a couple of user config variables that may help with it. So you can write to me in private messages in Discord at Mokor. Okay, seems someone from GUSY team crashed once again, so the hold has been called. We're gonna wait for them to join in. You can see that Hellraisers used all 3 dropships. So let's see. From here I can see only one mech. This dropship going to Gamma. Let's take a peek at how he looks. Ooh, nice purple camo on Flea. Ranger Dave with 8 max shots. Just gonna spend some time to get back to the map. Yeah, dropships are incoming. Oh, that was actually was it someone from GUSY team?
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point.
No, okay, it was
Hellraisers.
Hellraisers, yeah, all is correct. Okay, we have a moment to take a look at GUSY team. They have Shadow Cats. A couple of triple of beautiful Shadow Cats with ATMs and tag lasers. Black Liner for Jinto. Seems Chrysalius is the one who couldn't join. As it shows here, he's a VIP mech. Lizzie in Rival. I forgot the name of the mech. Vapor Eagle, right? With beam lasers actually. Still not sure how good of a weapon these beam lasers are. Nothing unusual on the camo for the GUSY team. Maybe we'll see something more interesting for the Hellraisers team. Alright, the standard camo for Blackjack Arrow, Yamino Tenshi with Jenner 2C with some bones, red bones, and SRM 6 SRM 6. Some more interesting camo choices for Azarios here. Hammerfell has a nice decal here as well. Not sure if it's a decal from one of the previous games or something like that. And Ranger Dave, his Flea, as we already saw, with purple camo. Okay, so the match was started. It seems Chrysalius managed to join after all. I wasn't actually paying attention to any of the weapons. As we can see, the arrow has large explosives, light machine guns, large explosives on Thunderbolt. Yermet's large explosives on another Thunderbolt. And Rosarius with 2 large
We
explosives,
have Gamma.
6 light machine guns. Can see GUSY team already grabbed
We
Gamma
have gained Epsilon.
with Hellraisers grabbing Sigma right away and going to Kappa
Enemy forces have
with
Sigma.
Flea, I suppose. Epsilon was capped for GUSY team here.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Neon in his Locus
Resource point
3D
Theta is ours.
grabbing Theta may get some shots here from Yami no Tenshi. Although not sure if it's gonna happen. Alright, it seems Yami no Tenshi went away, didn't want to contest the Theta. Seems Hellraisers are tapping a hold here on the radio tower. Do they get any scouting? I can see air times are being fired at Griffon Space, the leader of Hellraisers team. So do we gonna see a push from GUSY team or not? I only see ATMs being fired, but they don't seem to be moving in closer. ATMs are not that effective on that kind of range. The closer you get, the better it is, as long as it's more than 60 meters. Lizzie getting some shots in. They do have a 3-point advantage, but that's not gonna last for long, as Ranger Dave for Hellraisers is already moving towards Gamma. You can see Avidos went to defend it, it seems. Maybe they noticed him somewhere while crossing. The rest of the GUSY team stays where they are, trying to defend the ridge. Let's see. Shots are being fired at Ranger Dave. He managed to make Gamma neutral, but he may not be able to go back from here. Got a headshot by ATMs.
We have Gamma.
Won't be that hard for Shadow Cats to kill him with ATMs. They probably need to chase him, as if they can kill him, it's gonna be a cup win for sure. But I can see that the rest of Hellraisers are pushing in actually on the GUSY team. Junta gets some hits, left torso almost open, right leg is red. Yami no Tenshi. Let's take a look. Ooh, back is open. 1 hit and he's dead. He may get that hit now. He gets focused here. Loses a leg, but he's still alive. Self-destruct by Yami no Tenshi. Vult goes down. Griffon Space kills him. Junta's still alive, even though something is open for him. Chrysalius, only 1 leg left and 3 small pulls. Not much. Griffon Space goes down. Lizzie doing good job staying away from the fight and just shooting constantly with his beam lasers. Junta may get in a pickle here. Tech Priest might go down soon. Junta is still alive. Rosarius kinda fresh. Junta might die soon. Okay, Junta lost all of his weapons. Neon destroyed Hammerfell somewhere there in the back. So Junta goes back to Cap, tries to stay alive. Where's Lizzie? Lizzie is here. Okay, Lizzie gonna clean it all up with Avideus in the back. They're pinched from 2 sides here. Avideus gets a kill on Rosarius. Dan Mechman goes down by Lizzie. Ranger Dave is the only one left. And GUSY team still have cap point advantage. These mechs are pretty fresh, so this shouldn't be an issue for GUSY team to clean up. Avideus lost his leg, though. Ranger Dave almost got a kill on him. Well done. well done by both teams. I was kinda scared for GUSY team here, as they didn't had 2 mechs in the beginning of the push, but it seems it worked out in their favor after all. Okay, let's take a look at damage numbers. Lizzie 818 damage. The most damage for GUSY team, 2 kills and 5 assists. For the Hellraisers team, Rosarius has the most damage, 387, with 2 kills as well in his blackjack. Let's update the score. I'm gonna paste the code so I don't forget about it. Okay, I'm gonna swap the teams real quick. So we can continue. Got lost a bit here. People started leaving and I got a bit lost. Okay, it seems everything is correct. I'm gonna start the timer for team 1. We're gonna switch an overlay real quick. Alright. Let's take a look at the chat. Alright, seems everything is working fine, so we can switch to the map strats. Let's take a look at what happened here. So basically team 1 was GUSY. They went, grabbed Gamma, Epsi and Theta right away, had a 3-cap advantage, then waited somewhere here in Gamma 7 next to this ridge, started fighting, trading with their ATMs. Then 2 Shadow Cats went back to defend Gamma, and after that the Hellraisers pushed into them and fight broke out here in Gamma 7. From Hellraisers point of view, they grabbed Kappa and Sigma right away, and then took control of this radio tower. There might have been a fight on Theta somewhere here, as Jenner spotted the Locust that was grabbing Theta, but they decided not to fight on it. Maybe it was the right decision. They pushed in a really good time when 2 of the mechs were far away, so they had a numbers advantage. The only problem is that they didn't had too much of a brawl deck, so they couldn't kill all the enemies fast enough to before the 2 Shadow Cats returned to help the team. And they also didn't focus Lizzie, who was standing here behind, like a little bit away from the fight and just putting out damage all the time. Okay, so we're gonna switch. I can see team 1 is locked, so I'm gonna start a timer for team 2. We're gonna return to the map strats in a quick second. Team 2 is gonna be now GUSY, while the team 1 is Hellraisers. So from team 2, I feel like the best move you can do is just grabbing Kappa, Sigma and Theta, especially if you have control over radio tower. You can just stand there and control Theta constantly, and you won't be able, and control Kappa as well, so you won't be able to lose any of these points. You can just play Cap strat and wait for your enemies to push into you. From team 1 side, I believe if you're able to grab Theta, it's definitely is a worse risk. If you manage to grab it, especially if enemies try to play through the water, for example, you can grab Theta, Epsi and Gamma and just rotate if they go through the bottom side. Just grab Sigma then Kappa and just play NASCAR like you do in any quick play matches. but from team 1 side it's kinda harder for you to have control over Theta, as there's not many good positions like this radio tower from where you can defend it. Maybe only from here, but you're kinda prone to being pushed from Elite 5, and it's a long time for you to go back to your team. Or you can stand here, but that's like in this small mountain grid, but there's not a lot of space for you, and you still stand kind of in open for people shooting at you from Elliot 5. Yeah, besides that, I guess you can try to play Kappa, Epsi and Gamma from team 1 side, as it should be pretty easy for you to just run straight at Kappa and just grab it right from the beginning, as people don't usually put a lot of mechs on Kappa in Alpha lands, so you can set up a hold like that and then just move towards Sigma from the backside, just to get some ground. Right, I can see both teams are locked. I'm gonna stop the timer, we're gonna switch back into the game, and we're gonna start. Let's go. Let's take a look. The red team should be the GUSY team now. Yep. I have a quick second while someone is loading in to take a look at their camos and at their mechs. Neon in his Locust, as this guy only plays lights and he does it pretty well. Just black Locust, nothing special. You can admire the view from here. The water is kind of glitching, but yeah, I guess that's just what happens when you in spectator mode really far away with the camera. That's just how rendering of this game works. It's interesting that all dropships spawn in kind of the same direction on this map, but they end up in different directions altogether. Ooh, I can see beautiful white blackjack and blue blackjack and black blackjack for the GUSY team. It's gonna look pretty cool, I suppose, when they're gonna be going all together. And I can see a longbow, and it flew away from here. Okay, let's see. We have a hold request from Hellraisers this time.
Command coming in. Capture and hold
We're
the
gonna
resource point.
wait for them
Any
to load
hostiles
in.
getting
Maybe I
your way.
will be able to find who disconnected. It doesn't show it for me. But we have a moment to take a look at their camos. That mech in a white backline, 5 small pulse, 5 year micros, Griffon space, red and green, black liner, 6 small pulse, 4 year micros. Czech Priest, Warlord, Assassin 3 SRM6, Yeza 86, 4 SRM6 Dervish, Yamino Tenshi, Flia 5 small lasers, 2 med pulse, the regular ones, then Mehman 3 SRM6 for Assassin. Let's take a look. Is that the Hammerfell who... yeah, the Hammerfell is one who didn't connect. He has these beautiful decals on his mech. 288, isn't it? 228 Hellraisers, not 288, 228, yeah. Okay, some beautiful decals, looking sleek. Let's go back to the GUSY team. From what I saw, it seems that the 228 Hellraisers have a brawl deck with how many SRMs they have. So maybe they will have enough firepower now to get a fast push in and to kill everyone. Okay, Vult actually is not just pure blue. He has some danger decals here. Nice looking longbow. Some fire on these big turbines, and it has small lasers, hermets, and 2 binary lasers. Okay, 2 large lasers for Lizzie on Blackjack, no large explosives, just tier larges. Okay, Jinto in Arctic Wolf with 3 SRMs and ATMs, and commentaries in the same one as well. Okay, so Hellraisers grab Gamma, grab Epsi, going towards Theta. Yami no Tenshi is already here. GUSY are only on Sigma now, moving kinda slow to Kappa. The Neon is moving towards Kappa.
Enemy forces have Sigma.
Nicely done by Hellraisers. They already do have a cap point advantage. Yami no Tenshi may be in trouble here. Both Arctic Wolves with lock-on weapons are coming in closer to him. He may get some damage here. Yeah, ooh, 88% already. 82, 18% lost. No damage in the legs, but got some hits in the back. Ooh, Gente in and commentaries may be in trouble here. The whole team of Hellraisers are coming after them. Commentaries get some back hit here. Hellraisers really need to focus the legs, and they doing it. Both legs are open on commentaries. Commentaries goes down, really fast kill. Who's gonna be next? They're moving towards Avideus, his longbow. Avideus, left leg is open, left leg is lost, right leg is lost as well. No one died from Hellraiser's team yet. Vult is getting some hits as well. Yami no Tenshi trying to kill him. Left leg is open, right leg goes down as well. It's 3 kills advantage to Hellraiser's team. Let's take a look. They're not stopping. They didn't actually get much damage. Griffon Space is the only one who has a leg open, at least judging from
They've taken Epsilon.
health points numbers. Chrysalius did a good job of taking the high ground on radio tower, but he may get surrounded here. Hellraisers really need to kill Lizzie before jumping on radio tower. You can see 2 mechs are taking care of Chrysalius. Lizzie is gonna go down from the back, nicely done by Yami no Tenshi. Chrysalius is gonna die probably, but we're gonna take a look at Jinta. He is too slow, he tries to backpedal, but it's not gonna be fast enough. Yeah, he goes down really fast. Both legs are destroyed. A really nice focus from Hellraisers here. Chrysalius is still alive. Gets a kill on down Mechman. Hammerfell is pretty fresh. Gets a kill on Chrysalius. The only one that's left for GUSY team is Neon. Let's take a look. He managed to grab every point, but he probably won't be able to clutch it 1 versus 6. Although he's fresh, it's not a good position to be in when you're the only one left and trying to cap. Let's take a look at how it looks from his view. You know what he's gonna do. Okay, it seems no one is gonna try and catch him, which is a smart move if you have brawl mechs and you have a lot of them. They just retaking all the points and they can win by caps now.
Resource point Theta is ours.
No issues at all.
We have Gamma.
Seems Neon wants to try and grab Theta. Although there is Jezza, an almost intact Jezza in his Dervish with 4 SRM6s and 1 Alpha Strike, and take a leg off of Neon. He notices him, tries to fight. Jezza gets some hits. kinda hard to catch this fast light with SRMs. But they don't really need to do it, they have all 5 points, so they just need to wait. If they want to, if they can kill him, that's good, of course. Left leg is open on Hammerfell. He tries not to lose it, shields it with his right leg. Left leg is almost open for Neon. Left leg is open. Gonna go down soon. Yep, loses a leg and goes down. Nice focus by Hellraisers. Really well done. So it's 1-1 currently. And remember, both of these teams need to win three drops to get. For GUSY it's gonna be a first place in the division, and for Hellraisers it's gonna be a third place in the division if they get 3 drops win. So for the damage numbers, 3 kills for Hammerfell and 437 damage in his Black Lanyard. For the GUSY team, the most damage is Chrysalis in his Blackjack. Managed to survive for the longest and even got a kill, but the push was just so quick. Just I don't know, they did it how they do it in the books, a perfect push. Really well done by them. Okay, so the map switches to Green Plexus now. We're gonna start the timer for team 1. Just call me Ash, let's hope the music isn't licensed. No, this... I'm using the playlist with copyright free background music, so it should be alright. I've used it on almost my every cast, so there weren't any issues. Besides the one time when I decided to use some elevator music while we were waiting for a redrop, and elevator music that I found on YouTube turned out to be copyrighted. So yeah, that's what happens. I thought it was like copyright free, as it's a well-known music everyone is using in every elevator, but yeah, it turns out you have to buy it, or yeah, or something. Unlucky for me, but this music shouldn't get muted in the VOD, as it's a copyright free one. Alright, just a handbook example we saw now of a great push. Really well done. Haven't seen a push like that in a while, to be honest. Okay, don't really see a point in recapping what happened. The Hellraiser just went in and just killed everyone, and that was it. Just really well done, focused legs perfectly. Even killed Lizzie from the back. Decided to be a bit different here, I guess. you can switch to Green Plexus. And let's see, the team 2 is GUSY. They're gonna be on top of this map in this drop. What can they do? What can team 1 do as well? I've seen some teams play from the right side of the map, playing through Sigma, Epsi and Gamma, just grabbing Sigma and Epsi with lights, and then going and taking this mountain here with assaults to have overwatch on Epsi, and to, if needed, jump down and to cover Sigma, or jump down to cover Gamma. It was mostly played from team 1 side, I believe, but from team 2 side you can do kinda the same thing. You just need to get there faster, or you can try to set up hold here in these mountains, maybe even here. Try to grab Kappa, Theta and Sigma. If you manage to get a fast light like a spider and grab just Cap Theta right away. The only problem is you don't have much overwatch on Sigma, as it's pretty far away from these assaults if you're gonna put them there. Yeah, and there's not really a sideline that you can see Sigma. You would need to come in closer, at least here, so you can shoot at Sigma. I also remember there's some regions where you can put some mechs here or here if you have jump jets. Let me start the timer for team 2. Oh shit, I was talking about the map strats and I didn't show any map strats. My bad. let's go over it once again. Yeah, from team 1 you can play through the right side. We had a bit of radio cast here. And take this mountain on F10, G10 with your assaults, so you have Overwatch on Epsi, or you can jump down and have Overwatch on Sigma and Gamma. You can use the same strategy from team 2, you just get you have to get there faster. And from team 2 side, you can take these mountains to have a fast light grab Theta right away and just have Overwatch over it, and put some lights on Kappa and put some lights on Sigma and try to play these 3 caps from team 2 side, as that's the closest ones. From team 1, I guess you can play the same with Gamma, but Gamma is a bit further from your team than Sigma, and there's no good high ground like this field in F6 from the team 1 side. I think this one is low ground, so it's not really preferable. The only thing you can do is you can go to this top down and set up hold here and have Overwatch of Theta and Epsi, and basically have Gamma behind you, so enemies can't really cap it. You just need to make sure to grab Theta right away with a light, because it's an open point. If someone gets it before you, it's gonna be really hard for you to retake it and to contest it. Okay, you can see both teams are locked. We're gonna switch back into the game. Start the stop the timer. We're gonna start the match. Alright, we are loaded in onto the map. This time I do have an opportunity to take a look at the map, as I'm the first one who loaded in. It is a beautiful map. The only wish I have is for the skyboxes to be more high definition, more HD. They do look a bit pixelated from here, but the map looks great nevertheless. All these craters, all these mountains, all this I think these crystals are called bismuth or something like that. I may be incorrect, so you can write the correct name for these crystals in the chat. I'm gonna make sure to read it. Okay, Avideus in Overcharge Longbow once again. Lizzie in Bloodasp with here largest heavy mats. Vult in Night Gear, cool looking one. Communitaries in another Overcharge. Neon in Spider this time, going for Sigma. Let's take a look at the rest of the team. Jinta in Phoenix Hawk and Chrysalius in Viper F. For the Hellraiser team, I can see they almost all of them are going to Kappa. That mech in Hellfire, heavy largest Yermets, looks like a mid-range deck. Hammerfell in Charger, Griffon Space in Charger, and Rosarius in Charger, all having large expulse lasers. So it might be a large expulse push. Tech Priest in Phoenix Hawk with snap PPCs, not heavy and light PPC. You may expect a push here. Jezza in Hellfire with heavy larges and fire meds. Currently Hellraisers have 2 points, Gamma and Kappa. No one tried to grab Theta. It seems GUSY are gonna be playing through the right side, grabbing Sigma and Epsi. Actually, Yami no Tenshin has a Phoenix Hawk with light and heavy PPC. They have 2 different Shadow Hawks for different tasks, it seems. GUSY do have a Cap Spider, the 5V. It has a quirk for quick capping, and it seems Yami no Tenshin is feeling someone gonna go to Gamma and try to grab it, so he goes to defend it. If Spider gonna be the only one who goes there, he may get in trouble here, as 1 or 2 alphas into the Spider leg and he's done. Seems GUSY team does hesitate on grabbing Gamma.
Resource point Theta is ours.
Chrysalius notices Yami no Tenshin. And Yami no Tenshin is gonna try to fight here, which may be a mistake if Avideus and Communitaries come in fast enough and help Chrysalius kill Yami no Tenshin. It seems he feels something and notices there's longbows coming in. Maybe the UAV showed him the longbows coming in closer, and that's what saved him. Anyway, no kill was done. GUSY are gonna have 3 points capped right now, but the Hellraisers do have Theta and Kappa, Theta being the hardest point to grab.
They have resource point Gamma.
Take a look. Lizzie does have a hold here on the mountain, and he does have only 3 year largers, but it's still enough. How far is he shooting?
Artillery strike.
The enemy is at 25%.
As I wanted to take a look at his range. Okay, it should be an optimal range for chargers right now. They went in a bit closer, and there's 3 of them. Well, there's only 1 Lizzie standing on the mountain. Charger did get a hit. A good hit. Griffon Space did get a good hit in his CT. There's some Yermeds on this Bloodust. They're trying to recap Epsi, although they get damage from everywhere, from the mountain and from the right side, and they do have 1 light grabbing Sigma for them right now, so they don't have to push actually. It's a good thing they went in closer to Lizzie, so he can shoot from the mountains that
We've captured resource point Sigma.
just below him. Griffon Space may die here, his CT is open. Communitaries is trying to stay alive, getting focused in the CT. Griffon Space is still alive. Rosarius is open CT as well. Communitaries does have a chance to go away from here. Griffon Space lost an arm. Hellfire was destroyed. The Jezza from Hellraiser's team was destroyed. Self-destruct by Communitaries. Oh wow. Seems he cooked himself. Yami no Tenshin may get killed here. Right leg is open. Hammerfell CT is almost open. Griffon Space is trying to help him, but he's one-touch CT. GUSY need to notice it and just finish him off, kill him, because he still pumps out the damage. He still has 3 large expulses. Ooh, Tech Priest gets a kill on Jinto. Vult is open CT. Tech Priest is trying to stay alive. Griffon Space may go down, yeah, and he goes down. Lizzie kills him. Yami no Tenshin tries to pop-tart something. Lizzie gets a kill on Rosarius as well. Tech Priest. Both legs are open. Might be an issue. He needs to cover them. Lizzie CT is open. Only 3 mechs left for Hellraisers and 5 mechs left for GUSY. GUSY can just easily finish it off. Just go and push and kill everyone, as Hellraisers are pretty beaten up. Tech Priest has both legs open, Yamin Tenshi both legs open as well. Hammerfell gets a kill on Lizzie, but gets destroyed himself by Vult. The two Phoenix Hawks that left both have legs open, really red. Yamin Tenshi tries to make a move here, covers his leg with a ledge, but it's not gonna be enough. Gets destroyed in the side torso. Vult is still alive.
Beta is controlled
Cherry
by
red
the enemy.
CT, but he's still alive. Tech Priest is the only one that's left. Both legs are open. If he gets one hit in the leg, and that's gonna be it. And that's the Phoenix Hawk that has two snap noises PPCs, so you can't really play from range. You need to go in closer. He may pick up a kill here on Avideus. Gets a nice shot in the CT. Avideus is alone here. Ooh, not enough. Tech Priest loses a leg here. Avideus shields his CT. Oh, he has less than 1 HP in his CT, as it shows,
Halfway to victory. We
as
need
his
to keep
CT
holding on to
is
our
already
resource
destroyed.
points. The enemy has capped enough
Chrysalius picks up a
resources.
kill on
We
Tech
failed.
Priest. Yeah, as you can see in spectator mode, his CT is destroyed, but he is still alive. So there was less than 1 HP left, less than 1 structure left in his CT. That's why it happened. Really unfortunate. Not sure that would have mattered for Tech Priest, but getting one kill, one additional kill wouldn't be a big problem for him either. Okay, Lizzie, the most damage, 913 for the GUSY team and 2 kills. For the Hellraisers, Hammerfell did the most damage, 609 in his charger, and 1 kill as well. Nice receive by GUSY team here. Alright, gonna swap the teams. Jinta should be there. I think I swapped everyone correctly. Seems like it. And another point goes to Gudrun Synergy. Gonna swap the teams in overlay as well. 2-1 currently. GUSY needs one more drop win to get the first place in the division, and Hellraisers need 2 more wins to get to third place. I really hope the Hellraisers are gonna win this, so we're gonna have 2-2, and the last game is gonna be mind blowing, really really stressful, a really high intense game, just for the fun of the competition. Alright, we do have a moment to read the chat. Right, Jimster Diggin, those crystals are real. Yeah, they are real. They exist in our world, just not that big. Okay, we do have a moment to switch back to the map strats. Kinda what happened here is Hellraisers just grabbed Gamma with one of the lights, just went to Kappa, Theta, just set up a hold in the stop town for a little bit before pushing into Epsi, trying to get some kills with their brawl chargers with large explosives. And the GUSY played as I guess I expected. They took a hold on this mountain. The only problem is Lizzie for at some point was the only one standing there without any support before. I think it was Vult in night gear before Vult jumped to help him. So I guess they could have got a bit more damage on Hellraisers while they were walking through data to Epsi if he wasn't alone there, but it's still fine. They managed to win it with a... It was a close game, but they still had, I think, 4 mechs left in the end, even though everyone was beaten up. Still quite a numbers advantage. Let's see, I don't have any more ideas of what can happen, so we're not gonna spend any more time on the map strat side. And while we wait for teams to load in, I'm just gonna find you some dead jokes I can joke around. It's not as boring to wait for teams to lock in. Why did the egg have a day off? Because it was Friday. Badumts. Ah, man, I really need to. Give me a sec, I'm gonna set up a Badum sound here, so it's a bit funnier. Alright, we do have a Badum sound now. You can see team 1 is locked, so we're gonna start the timer for team 2. I'm gonna find... Oh, okay, team 2 is already locked. Let me find you a quick dead joke and we can start. Why did the coffee taste like dirt? Because it was ground just a few minutes ago. Yeah, okay. Now we're ready. Let's continue with the music, and we're gonna jump right into fourth drop of today. Alright, we do have a moment to admire this beautiful map once again. Actually wondered, as you can see there's like reflections in this kind of ice. Does it have water underneath? Yeah, it does. Wow, okay. This one is actually pretty deep. Alright, enough of that, let's go back into the game. Hellraisers are here, Jezza bringing Shadowcat, Mishi Peshu, 2 year largest 7 heavy machine guns, Incubus, 2 beam lasers for Yamino Tenshi, Hammerfell in Direwolf with Gauss rifles and year largest, same one for Griffon Space and some one for Tech Priest. Deathmech, Spider 5K, 1 large expulse, and another Shadowcat for Dan Mechman. Great mech choice. Love the Shadowcat. Seems Hellraisers are gonna try to play Sigma Theta Kappa with one of the lights Spider going to Theta already. Junta here in his Viper with heavy meds and another Viper for Chrysalius. I think you can actually put 5-year meds into this one, not 4. Avideos Marauder 2 with 2 large pulse lasers and 3 binaries, Ramonage in Nightstar, Daka Nightstar, Volt in Lacerator, Stormcrow with your largest, and Blood Asp for Lizzie. Okay, Good Run Synergy managed to pick up Epsilon and Gamma, while the Hellraisers do have a Kappa advantage and have Sigma, Theta and Kappa already grabbed. Theta grabbed just by a bit, by a little bit. So it may be recapped quite easily, especially if Hellraisers don't set up their wolves closer to Theta, so they do have an overwatch on it. You can see their wolves are set up for trade, while the lights for the Gudrun Synergy team are going to Sigma, trying to cap it. See if Hellraisers are gonna contest it. Shadowcat is already here, but he may be outnumbered, as there's 3 lights for Gudrun Synergy and only 2 for Hellraisers. There's only 2 year largest. They do have a bit of range advantage, but with 7 heavy machine guns they would need to get closer to deal more damage. They would have probably win these Vipers in a brawl 1v1. I mean these Shadowcats, but there's too many lights for Gudrun Synergy here. Wonder what Hellraiser is gonna come up with, what they gonna do. Can see Yamin Tenshi waiting here, probably waiting for lights, for GUSY lights to back down a little so he can recap the Sigma. Let's take a look at these direwolves. They did set up a hold next to Theta, trading with St. Lizzie in Bloodasp. No, it's Avideos in Marador. Okay, I guess Hellraisers already know about this position, as it's the same position that was used in previous drop. So they won't be able to. I'm not sure Lizzie will be able to trade from here effectively, especially considering there's 3 direwolves looking at this direction. Okay, it seems GUSY have noticed Yamin Tenshi on UAV. Yeah, he was spotted. They moving back to Sigma, while one of the lights from Hellraisers is trying to grab Gamma at the same time. Yamin Tenshi does have a bit of range advantage, so he may poke, but better not to overextend, as he may get open legs. The case of open legs, when you lose them and you lose the game. Losing a light on this map is not recommended, as the map is big and you really want to have your lights to help you cap. That mech can't really grab a point, grab a Gamma here. Vult is doing a great job of defending it with his Stormcrow, and Gamma is kinda an open point, so it's kinda hard to do. Yamin Tenshi lost 32% of his health. Let's take a look. CT is almost open, legs are almost intact. Jezza here still tries to fight. Avideos went to help here as well, so these 2 lights most certainly can't win this fight. They do need to push somewhere. They do need to make a move, the Hellraisers, I mean, as they do have only 2 cap points, and it's already 400 points for GUSY team. They need to move these direwolves in closer so they can take up the space from GUSY team, so they can actually contest Epsilon. Spider tries to do a good job of grabbing it, but he doesn't have a lot of armor on his legs. He gets punished for being on Epsi by Lizzie and Neon in Spider. It seems Hellraisers have heard my call. They're moving in closer with direwolves. They need to push up a bit so they can set up a hold here on Epsi to have overwatch over the lights, to help the lights grab any points. It's probably impossible to grab Epsi now, as there's at least 3 mechs looking at it from GUSY team. Might be able to grab Gamma, especially considering Vult is no longer here in his Stormcrown, he's on the right side. So Gamma is open for grabs. Yamin essentially doing actually a good job. He manages to pester these two mechs. Here they won't have any opportunity to not allow Gamma cap. And Gamma is being capped by Hellraisers. Just need to wait, just need to grab it and just need to protect it. Jinta has both side torsos open and he's alone here. Can't really fight, can't really grab Gamma. They need to fight him. The Hellraisers, I mean. One of the lights went to grab Kappa for GUSY team. I believe that's Neon. Which may be an issue. The Hellraisers would need one more point. GUSY are winning by caps heavily. Lizzie is open CT and lost a side torso. Rizalius left leg is open. He goes to Gamma to help Jinto here. Let's see. He won't be able to recap the Gamma and he's alone here fighting 1v3. Jinta goes down. Yamin Tenshi gets a kill. Rizalius, they need to lock him in. Yeah, destroy a leg. And one leg left. Chrysalius won't be able to go away from here. Loses a leg. At the same time, Neon grabs Kappa from Hellraisers, so they still have a 3 points advantage. They may win by caps. They just need to stay alive for longer. Just need to not lose Epsi and Sigma, and they will win by caps. There's not much time left for Hellraisers. They pushed in with Direwolves, but that may be too late. Neon goes to grab Tate as well. Yeah, that's Neon in Cap Spider. Hammerfell gets focused. They really need to kill them first. They can't grab Epsi while being under fire. Get a kill, a headshot. Techpriest gets a headshot on Ramonich. Avideo's head is open as well.
We've gathered enough resources.
I just wanted to see if they will be able to get another headshot on Avideo's here. Nicely done by GUSY team. They won by caps. Hellraisers just needed to move a little bit faster to push, to do this push a little bit faster, to have a chance of at winning. Let me update the score real quick. It's 3-1, and GUSY team do have they have a first place in Division C. Congratulations. For the damage numbers, the most in GUSY team is for Ramonich in Nightstar 386, who died from headshot. Hammerfell did the most damage for Hellraisers team 501. Even though the GUSY team have won, there's still gonna be a fifth drop. Still gonna see how both of these teams are gonna play. Probably won't matter anymore, as Hellraisers won't be able to get a third place, even if they win the fifth drop. But it's still gonna be fun to watch. I hope, at least. Let me quickly check who bans first. I believe, yeah, Team 2 bans first. Alright, we did get a bit of an issue here. Okay, Hellraisers ban Vitrik, so Alright, so Hellraisers are gonna be team 1. I'm gonna swap the teams real quick. Alright. Let me quickly switch the teams in the overlay. Should be like that. Yep. Alright. Almost ready. I'm gonna start the timer for both teams. Alright, timer was started. We're gonna play on Hibernal. And we're gonna switch to map strats real quick, just to talk a little bit about it. Okay, I already casted a game on Hibernal yesterday, so I do have a map for it. But basically the map is not as big as Forest Colony and Green Plexus, so there's no point in playing caps here. But there's a few ways you can play it. You can, it's kinda the same as Canyon Network, especially as it turns out these caps are wrong, and it now looks the same as Canyon Network caps, so everyone is gonna spawn here next to the home points. There's not really any point in choosing different lenses. Not much point in it. So yeah, what you can do from team 1 side, you can take a hold on this kind of radio tower. You can take hold here next to Delta 5. You can take hold somewhere here, although no, I'm not sure. Yeah, next to Kappa there's this mountain range which can take hold on. From team 2 side, same on as on Canyon, you can take this mountain, you can take the junkyard, or you can take these mountains along this ridge, or maybe even jump on top of these ice peaks in the base. Or you can just scrap all of it and just try to play some brawl decks, going through to Kappa, for example, through this low ground. Same goes for team 1 side. Or you can just go to the other side of the map through Epsilon, though it's a bit of a longer push. You can still do it if you really want to. The one push that I like the most is just going through the middle, especially if you team 1. You do have a low ground here where you're gonna be protected for the most of your pass. Then you just jump from this, just after this ship you just go to the high ground, and you just start pushing into every direction where you see the enemy, and you just kill all of them. If you have fast mechs, it's a really nice strategy for you to not get scouted, to get to the shipwreck and to just jump into your enemy quickly, try to kill them all in the legs. Okay, boss teams are locked. I'm gonna seize the last drop of today. Let's go. Alright, we spawned on the map. We do have a GUSY team here, right next to us. Lizzie in Kodiak, YRPPC AC-10s, Jinta in Spider with Snubnose and Mugshot. Wow, first time I see a build like that. Neon in Locust, 3 Atlases, and whole entire Atlas lens. Large expulse, and large expulse Atlases. Ooh, a beautiful sight. And Dragon Fang for Vult with large explosives and light machine guns. Let's take a look at what Hellraisers brought. They do have Hammerfall in Marauder 2, Stalker 7D for Azarius. Seems he haven't. Okay, he joined as he was showing as VIP mech just a second ago. Death mech in Timberwolf for large pulls, another Marauder for Tech Priest, Griffon in Third Marauder, and 2 Mislinks with the Cerams for Ranger Dave and Yamino Tenshi. Okay, so it seems Hellraisers do have a mid-range deck set up for trade, and the GUSY team do have a brawl push deck with large exposed atlases. So if Hellraisers manage to scout it early enough, if they manage to set up a firing line, they may receive this push well. But if they don't scout these atlases, it's gonna be a GG for them. If they get close enough, they're gonna just tear apart everything, anything. Yami and Tensh already getting some hits from them. Let me catch these small mislinks. Already 13% lost. Nothing major. He tries to grab a data point, getting some free damage. It seems Hellraisers are not scouting enough. Ranger Dave may have saw the atlases, although they're not trying to hide themselves. At this point, once they know, Hellraisers really need to backpedal. Atlases are not gonna stop. They need to get as much ground between them as possible. Rosario's got a good hit in the city. I don't know from where, but yeah, he did get a hit. Okay, Avideus is getting focused here. Really nice by Hellraisers to focus CTs on atlases instead of legs. If you get a leg on them, it won't do anything for you. Griffon space goes down. Ooh, the problem is Rosarius and Hammerfell are too close right now. They won't be able to run away in time. Ivan the Terrible goes down by CT distraction. But that's shouldn't be an issue. Maybe that is an issue? Lights are doing a good job of pestering Lizzie here, not allowing him to shoot. He gets a side torso distraction. Tech Priest gets some shots on Ramonich. Ramonich and Avideus are already open. They didn't push all the way through. They just decided to trade and they lost this trade. Vult is alone here. Jinta trying to do a good job of killing Tech Priest, yes. Vult gets a kill, but yeah, Jinta helped him a lot. The problem is all the assaults for GUSY team are open. Hellraisers opened as well. Neon only has 1 leg left, but he gets a kill on Yamino Tenshi. Oh, Deathmech gets a kill on Neon. Lizzie is still alive, even though side torso is lost and he only has 2 AC-10s. Jinta destroys Rosarius. Only 2 mechs left for Hellraisers. It felt like this push failed a bit, especially considering everyone is so open. Atlas, once again, Avideus leaving with less than 1 structure left in his CT, as he's shown as destroyed CT. Okay, Lizzie goes down, by the way, but Jinta just manages to clean up all the kills here. Wow, a nice build, snub nose and full mark shots. Really well done by Jinta here. Gets a lot of kills in the match and basically wins the whole game by killing Tech Priest here and just pestering all the other assaults and getting kills on them. Well done. well done. It was a fast drop. Okay, Lizzie doing once again the most damage in GUSY team. 700, 1 kill and 5 assists. Let's take a look. Jinta get 2 kills only. I thought it was 3 at least, but 2 is a good number as well. For Hellraisers, 563 damage for Azarius in his Stalker. Really nice damage, especially considering they were pushed into. Alright, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna update the score. It's 4-1 with Gudrun Synergy winning the whole match and getting the first place in Division C in Battle for Midway tournament. Let me show you once again how the tournament side looks right now. As you can see, Gudrun Synergy were in the second place. All the other teams in DFC already played, and Gudrun Synergy do have 54 points right now. They get 3 points for every win, so they should get 12 points right now, which should put them in the first place. If Hellraisers would have won 3 matches, they would have gotten into third place. So yeah, well done by both teams. Really a third win for Gudrun Synergy. Thank you to everyone for playing. Thank you to everyone for coming for today's stream, for watching, for rooting for your teams in the chat, for writing comments, and hope to see you once again in the Tournament of Stars next tournament, which is gonna happen at 3rd of June, and the registration is gonna open soon enough. If you want to watch more matches today, there's gonna be 3 more matches in this tournament. All of them are gonna be casted. Today at 7 p.m. UTC, you're gonna see a match of KDCM Real Housewives versus CTFR. Let me actually show you. Yeah, KDCM Real Housewives versus CTFR at 7 p.m. UTC. Div B match gonna be streamed by Ivor at MVOLX main channel. In half an hour then, Raptor Talons versus European Dragoons, gonna be casted by Lucius Balzac on MVOLX 3, and today in the night at 1 AM UTC, you're gonna see El Coyote Lobos de la Muerte versus Dirty Sox Club, the G-Spot division, gonna be casted by Lucius Balzac at MVOLX 3. Thank you everyone for coming, hope to see you once again, and bye bye.